Nigerian government asked Canadian court to withdraw ruling designating APC PDP as terrorist organization. Okay, there's a Canadian court that gave a ruling that APC and PDP, they are a terrorist organization all the way from Canada. The Nigerian government is now telling them to withdraw it. Okay, now let's see how that goes. The federal government of Nigeria strongly condemned the ruling by a Canadian federal court which designated certain Nigerian political parties as terrorist organizations. In a statement issued on Friday, August 15, 2025 by Kimiebi Imomotimi Ebienfa, spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Abuja, the government described the decision as baseless, reckless, and an unacceptable interference in Nigeria's internal affairs. No be so na dey put mouth for things wey no concern am from outside the country too. If anything happens, the people will be saying, oh, pray for this one, pray for that one, oh, we send our condolences, oh, we did this. No be so na dey put mouth, you say they are interfering. That's how people interfere too. The federal government of Nigeria expressed deep concerns over the recent ruling by a Canadian federal court that erroneously designates certain political parties in Nigeria as terrorist organizations. The statement explained that the ruling was linked to a case involving a Nigerian citizen, Mr. Douglas Edgar, who arrived in Canada in September 2017 and applied for inland refugee status under the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act of Canada. This baseless classification is not only reckless, but also constitutes an unacceptable interference in Nigeria's internal affairs and democratic processes. According to the government, the Canadian court went beyond individual allegations and made sweeping accusations against an entire political party that has produced 3 democratically elected presidents. And that one still no means another terrorist group. The court made a sweeping accusation against the entire membership of a political party that has produced 3 democratically elected presidents instead of focusing on individuals found wanting. The larger ramification of the decision is that every member of the mentioned political parties is a potential terrorist, and that is completely false and unacceptable. Okay, now no go court. Make una go court now. The government maintained that Nigeria's political system operates under a robust legal and constitutional framework with parties functioning lawfully within a vibrant democracy. Vibrant democracy indeed. Nigeria is a sovereign nation with a robust legal and constitutional framework governing political activities. Our political parties operate within the ambit of the law and are integral to the country's vibrant democracy. To associate legitimate political entities with terrorism without credible evidence is a grave misrepresentation that undermines Nigeria's democratic institutions and could incite unnecessary tensions. Okay, so what do you want to do now? Calling for the immediate withdrawal of the ruling, the statement urged Canada to engage Nigerian authorities through diplomatic channels to address the matter. The federal government of Nigeria therefore calls on the Canadian authorities to immediately retract this erroneous designation and refrain from actions that could be misconstrued as endorsing politically motivated narratives against Nigeria. Diplomatic channels remain open for constructive dialogue, and we urge Government of Canada to engage with the relevant Nigerian institutions to rectify this error. The government reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to combating terrorism and warned against the misuse of asylum claims to malign the country. Nigeria remains committed to the global fight against terrorism and has made significant strides in countering extremist groups within its borders. Therefore, called on the international community to disregard this misguided ruling and reaffirm its confidence in Nigeria's democratic governance and rule of law. The government further urges Nigerian nationals to refrain from making unfounded allegations against Nigeria under the pretext of seeking asylum or favors from foreign entities. Sahara reporter earlier reported that in a landmark decision that cast a damning spotlight on Nigeria's political landscape, the Federal Court of Canada upheld a ruling declaring both the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressive Congress (APC) to be engaged in conduct amounting to terrorism and subversion of democratic institutions. Did they lie? Did they lie? The judgment, delivered on June 17, 2025 by Justice Fong TV Ngo, dismissed the asylum application of Douglas Egavevba, a Nigerian national and admitted PDP member. PDP member when they seek asylum, no be small thing. On the grounds that his party membership alone was sufficient to make him inadmissible to Canada under paragraph 34 subsection 1F of the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act (IRPA). The court endorsed the Immigration Appeal Division's IAD detailed finding that both the PDP and APC have engaged in political violence, voter intimidation, ballot stuffing, and even murder to gain and maintain power. According to the court document obtained by People's Gazette, the PDP and APC are Nigeria's two dominant political parties in Nigeria. So somebody from PDP one day seek asylum, no be small. Say, where you want go? I beg, stay here. Then stay here. Benasha says, all right now. The government shall plead the case. Simple. That's what I say. Make una go court. Abi, go to court and solve your issue. Hey. Oh no, Emeka says, animal talk. Canada has used their courts to confirm Nigeria as a zoological republic. Thank you for vindicating Nnamdi Kanu. Kesinti Kodu says, Canada, don't mind them. Now it's them be. If only other developed country could be pressing their necks like Canada, I'll be so happy. I'm telling you. Like, did they lie against you? Are they lying? They're not lying. Aran says, they will not allow Canadians to come to Nigeria for medical treatment. I mean, I don't go there. No be small thing. Andrew says, so there's no difference between Boko Haram, APC, and PDP. Yes, so there's no difference. Now, same DNA. Hey, it is the same papa, the same mama. Pete Davis says, had the labeling been limited to the PDP, the Nigerian government's response would likely have been celebratory, yes. But because they pack all of them put together now, PDP and APC, a terrorist organization. That's why they are saying Canadians should retract the statement. I beg you. OC says, withdraw waiting. They fear now. Abina. They fear you. What you want to do? Don't carry them go court. So yeah now. Don't carry Canadians to court now. I beg you. Alaji Gani says, Reno Mokri goes to Canada government because he's fighting for Tinubu. They sue them. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.